Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back today with a vlog for you, and today I am in Wapping in London. I've come to a place called the Tobacco Dock, which is just behind me, and I've come to take part in a panel today. So I'm taking part in a panel with Blogosphere Magazine here at a festival that's called Borderless Live, which essentially is a festival for like content and digital creators to kind of connect and that sort of thing. So the panel that I'm taking part in is all about creating award-worthy content. So I'm not sure what I'm doing on it, but it should be good fun. It's with Albertine, who I know already from Blogosphere Magazine. She was the one that interviewed me and Luke when we did the piece with them, so that's really nice. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a little bit nervous because I haven't done a panel before, so I've got the emergency banana in my bag just in case we need that. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. It should be fairly casual and relaxed. I hope so. I've seen that there's deck chairs in there, which kind of makes it feel like a more casual vibe, so I like that a lot. But yeah, we'll go inside and have a look around, and then I'm going to be doing the panel at 12 o'clock, and it is 11 now, so I'm here in good time. Never been here before, but this is a cool canal, and you can see the Shard over there. Got this boat here. Very cool. The most important thing, and that is scope out where the toilets are, just in case I need a nervous wee. I'm just investigating if I can get a little coffee now before it's time, because I feel like I need some caffeine. There's lots of travel companies here which I might go and have a chat to afterwards, see what's going on. Oh look, beautiful china. So behind me is the festival stage, which is where I'll be going on in a minute. It's not too big, so it's not too scary. I do need my emergency banana still. I've got a coffee, and yeah, it should be on in, I think, like 20 minutes. I need to find Albertine, because I think we're due to meet like in 5 minutes time. So I found Albertine. Hi. Who you know already, I think.
Yeah.
Brief appearance, wasn't it?
Very,
on the,
short cameo.
Yeah, in the little shoot we did.
We're being filmed by 3 different cameras.
Which is a bit strange. I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
We're actually celebrities.
Yeah.
We didn't tell you, but we're actually really famous.
I've actually already said I don't know what I'm doing here, but thanks for having me.
Well, we're going to talk about creating award-worthy content.
Ooh.
So how to get your blog, Instagram, YouTube, whatever you do, nominated for the Blogosphere Awards next year.
Oh, that's exciting. So hopefully, I don't know how I ended up in that situation.
Well, I did, because I did the short
we'll get some, we'll get some insight. It'll be quite interesting. But I just said to Albertine, I've been trying to get hold of a copy of the Blogosphere magazine to give to my mum, because I've got a copy, and I didn't find one in any of the shops, and I spied one down here. So I'm going to slip it in my bag, and no one saw.
Know.
Thank you. My mum will be delighted. I'm just about to go on. The emergency banana is out. Albertine's over there. Where are the other two? This is Katie, who's on the panel.
Sorry.
And this is Leah. That's fun for Louis over there.
With vlogging, we're taking this to everything today. So we are doing a panel about how to create award-winning content or award nomination-worthy content. So I think we'll just start with a few intros. So I'm Albertine, I work at Blogosphere Magazine as the commissioning editor, and I also run my own style beauty blog and Instagram, so that is what I do. And then do you guys want to introduce yourselves and what you do online as well?
My name's Ewan, I'm also known online as Mr. Carrington. I have a YouTube channel, a blog and Instagram, and I kind of do lifestyle, DIY, upcycles, I love charity shops and all that kind of stuff.
I'm Leela, and I am a wellness coach based in London, and I'm trying to translate that message on digital platforms and Instagram. It's all about self-development in terms of mind, body and business.
And I'm Katie. I have a blog which is Little Miss Katie, and my main platform is Instagram. So I do kind of fantasy, magic, imagery, with some lifestyle travel thrown in. Nice. So
So obviously you guys were all nominated for awards this year at the Blogosphere Awards, so I thought the best place to start would probably be with making your content stand out. So if you guys want to talk a bit kind of about anything that you feel that you do that makes your content stand out, or any feedback that you get from your followers as to why they follow you and why they enjoy your content so much.
Should I start? I think maybe because I'm a guy in quite a sort of female-dominated area of YouTube, so I do a lot of hauls and stuff, and there's not loads of guys doing that, so I guess that's one way that I stand out a little bit on there, on the platform. In terms of my blog, I guess in terms of being like a male blog as well, I'm not the sort of standard classic male blogger. Like, I don't talk too much about things like grooming. I'm more into things like interiors and other stuff. So I guess in terms of like being a male blogger, I'm a little bit different in that respect.
And so I was a pretty standard lifestyle creator up until January this year, when I started a photography challenge, started teaching myself how to do Photoshop, and that's kind of now become my main niche. Things kind of exploded a little bit and went a bit crazy, and now I do that most of the time. So I'd say, yeah, doing all of like lifestyle with a sort of fantasy touch, Photoshop kind of imagery with the lifestyle blended in with it, so it's modern life with a bit of magic. And I don't think there's that many of us doing that. I know I've had a lot of friends and I follow a lot of people who are completely Photoshop, like incredible fantasy edit photographers, and then I have a lot of like classic lifestyle friends and followers and people that I follow, but there doesn't seem to be that many people doing a mix of both, so I think that's kind of my standout thing.
Yeah, I think like both of them said, it's about finding your niche and being just who you are. So for me, it's the technical side of the fitness stuff, the technical side of that I'm really interested in. But I think I've tried to find my niche in that it's usually quite inaccessible on Instagram. You've got the very, very sciencey people trying to explain how everything works using so much terminology, and it's not something that the average person who wants to get fit would engage with. So I've tried to make videos that are typical, that teach something, but make them fun and make them a bit girly and goofy as well.
Yeah, I think that's the thing for us as well. Obviously, so when we do the awards, it's our editorial team basically that looks through all of the nominations and shortlists it down. And trust me when I say that is not an easy task. That is a task that is a lot of late nights, because for some of the categories, like for lifestyle, we had about 1,000 links sent our way for that one category. So getting that down to a top 5 is really, really hard, and it doesn't then come down to just the quality of the content. It comes down to what people are doing to stand out, and what people are doing that's different from everyone else. That means that when we put them up for that top 5, new people are discovering them and loving their content and being like, how do I know about this person? But also they're not just like, oh yeah, they create content like X and that's why they've been nominated. It's kind of about trying to find those people that really stand out in their own way, which I think is what Instagram and creating content and everything like that should be about. Do you find that when you're creating your content, you have that really focused way of thinking about it, of this is my aesthetic, or this is my content, this is what I'm doing, and that's the content I create? Or do you find that sometimes it's quite hard to stay really like focused on that line?
I mean, for me, if anyone was here for the previous talk, Sarah Moore, she talked about the 5 buckets concept, which is about having like the 5 interests that are part of your sort of business and your brand. And so for me, I have that. I have like my 5 pillars, and I try and make sure that every image I do has at least 2, if not 3, of those pillars mixed in. So like colour and magic, or travel, or outfits, or they kind of have several of those elements mixed in together, which then brings the whole thing in as a whole. I then also obviously have like my aesthetic as well, my colours that I like to use, my tones of colours, which I think help me stand out sort of from what I'm doing.
I kind of just whack things up and hope for the best. And just like chop and change as like things perform and just what I'm enjoying at the time. And there's some videos that I put on, I know they won't do particularly well in terms of, engagement and stuff, but I want to put them up anyway, so I just do that. And then each different area that I think you cover can bring in a new audience as well. So it's just remembering to go back to the things that people have come for. So like, I'm known for things like houseplants, and then I forget to do a houseplant video for a while, so then I think I better do one because people think it will die.
Yes, I guess it's about kind of building on what you've already built and attracting that new audience, but also making sure you're still re-engaging the people that are there and are following you and found you maybe a few months ago. So following on from that very nicely, how do you engage with your audience? Is that, do you, I know some people have like very specific things they do. Do you sit down once you've posted and reply to every comment that you can? Do you go through your feed and comment on people's stuff? How do you make sure that you kind of stay in touch with your audience and keep that communication going?
I find that it's much easier to do it on stories. I think all the features that Instagram keep bringing out are really, really helpful for that. Polls, questions, the quiz, and I think generally a lot of people talk about how on the feed it's harder to necessarily connect with your audience. So I think that using your captions, personally for me, to drive them to my stories is a place where I can engage more one-on-one and it feels more personal. Whereas sometimes on the feed it can feel a little bit like you're trying to leave comments just about things that aren't necessarily that relevant. It seems a bit more adding in sense, that makes sense. Whereas in stories I feel like it can be really authentic and just get to know people and vice versa.
So I'm actually the opposite. I would use my stories to drive people to my main feed. So one of my things that I do is my word of the day. So I post a question box in the morning, get my followers to suggest words to me, and then it's like a daily challenge where I will create a photo, edit it, and then post it on the same day. I did that 30 days in January, and that was a massive engagement booster for me because it meant people were invested. They wanted to know whether I'd used their word. They wanted to know what word I was going to post. And so they kept coming back, and they'd go and check my stories in the morning, and then they'd come back in the evening to see what I'd done. And I think I still do that quite a lot. Like I'll ask them in my stories, what do you want to see? Oh, I'm doing this. I'll tease behind the scenes in my stories, and that will drive them through to my main photo or video, whatever I've created, for them to come and see because they're interested, they're invested, they want to know what I've done with it. So for me, yeah, it's like the opposite.
And that's actually, I think, it's really interesting that you said that, because that's one of the things. So when we were going through the shortlist for Instagram of the year, I think a lot of people assume that shortlist is just going to be full of people that go on incredible trips, create this amazing, aspirational content that is just to die for, and they all look like models, and oh my god, and that's what Instagram is. But actually, like, one of the really saying don't. We're not all Lydia and them, unfortunately. But like that's one of the things that, like, when we were looking through that shortlist, we were looking for people where they use Instagram to really talk to people and to engage with their audience. Like, Instagram is not just pretty pictures. It should be about having an audience that's really engaged with you, that loves you on that platform. And that's, we have different categories, obviously, like blogger, YouTuber, Instagram, and the reason we do it is because on certain platforms people really engage well with their audience, and we want to reward that. So yeah, it's interesting. That's why it's important with the audience. It's not just about creating something amazing. It's also about building a community around that as well. And that's, especially for us with the awards, that's one of the things that we really look for, is that engagement. How do you engage with your audience here?
I do try to respond to all of the comments. Particularly on YouTube, everything basically, on all my platforms. And then I like to kind of like go across the different platforms, so I'll often ask on Instagram, maybe to follow us to what video people want, or put a little question, sticker in. And I share people's responses as well, and that seems to go down quite well. So if it's just literally like, I've whacked up loads of stuff, I bought in Poundland, which item was your favourite, if I put the responses up, people DM me, they're like, oh, you shared my response, thanks. Like, that's alright, thanks for responding. Yeah, I'm always happy with that.
Yeah, do you guys have anything, Katie, you obviously do your daily word thing. Do you guys have anything that you do that's kind of like a consistent engagement point with people, where it's something that they can expect from you, that you put out and that they respond to?
I always ask people what their favourite item was in a haul. That's kind of like a standard thing that I do at the end of the video. And people answer, which is always nice.
And then in terms of the awards, did you guys nominate yourselves, or did someone else nominate you?
I don't know. I can't remember. I probably did. I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with nominating myself. I did do like, I was a bit cheeky, and I did a vlog where I was nominating people, and I said to my viewers, if you would like to nominate me as well, I'll put the thing in the description box and see what happens. But yeah, I can't remember.
One of my followers nominated me, so it's very nice. Yeah, same. I'm never aware that these things are happening, and I miss deadlines all the time. So somebody else.
I think that's well, that's the thing I think as well, especially for the awards. Obviously, create great content, engage with your audience. Sometimes we feel like you have to have someone else nominate you to even be considered, because you feel like if you nominate yourself, you're like, oh, but if I do that, then everyone's going to know that I'm nominating myself. No one's going to know. So just pretend, oh, someone nominated me, this is amazing. And
I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, just like someone nominated me. But for us, when we go through the shortlist, I get rid of any duplicates. So the list that actually the editorial team looks at is just the individual links. And I think sometimes people think that, you know, if I get loads and loads of nominations, then I'll definitely be shortlisted. And we don't do it that way. And I think that's hopefully a good way to do it, because it means that it is about the good content and the engagement with your audience, rather than, oh wow, this person's got loads of nominations, so let's just throw them on the shortlist. They must, you know, they'll drive a lot of traffic. But yeah, I think that's something that, again, with award nominations is important, because it can feel a bit like a popularity contest for a lot of people, and then that kind of maybe makes you think like, oh, I'm not gonna say anything. But I always think if your content's really strong and engaging with your audience, is really, you know, no reason why you maybe wouldn't make the shortlist. And again, kind of leading on from that, do you guys have any advice for people that would want to be nominated for the awards?
I think throw your name in the hat, like don't nominate yourself. I think it does level the playing field, especially for people with smaller audiences. Because like you said, I think people do kind of go, oh well, you know, I've only got like 2,000 followers, and this person's got like 100,000 followers, so there's just no point in putting my name in the hat. But I think what I love most about Blogosphere Awards is it is all based on content. The fact that it doesn't matter what the numbers are, like it's just what you create, the engagement you have with the audience, and how you connect with people. And then in terms of content, I think it's that it is just building your community and your audience, and maybe doing something surprising with your content. Like don't be afraid to step outside the box. Like I've done some absolutely ridiculous things in my word photos, but people love them, and it's different, and it's exciting. And even if I end up looking like a bit of a tit, then it's fine, because it's made people smile, or it's something new and exciting. I think everything can get a bit samey on Instagram, because there's so many of us on there that it is easy just to slip into doing what you've always done. So that's like a lot.
I think that's really good one. It's something, the being a tip thing, I think it's like a great one. I think it's great. And it's something that you and I were talking about outside, about leaving it out there. Yeah. And for me, it's sometimes, I think it's about the thing that you don't like about yourself, or that you find a bit embarrassing, you try to edit so much, because Instagram's become so over-edited that actually I think putting that stuff back in, for me, I know that I'm just so goofy, and I can post about serious things like self-development, so it seems like such a paradox, but what I learned is that just being like, this is who I am, just putting it out there, actually works in your favour, because then people can relate to you. So I think sometimes being a tip is the best thing you can do in terms of just find the way that you are unique and that people can relate to, which is probably through your imperfections.
Yeah, and maybe just don't be open-minded to which category you might slot into as well, because you might think in your head, oh, I could only be in the blogger category or the YouTube category, but there might be other areas that you haven't really considered that your audience might think that you're more suited to.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think that's true. Also, kind of following on from the creating engaging content side of things, is there a piece of content that you guys have created that you have noticed has really performed well with your audience, and have you found that maybe that piece of content has then kind of influenced anything else you create in the future, and helped you to kind of guide yourself through what you want to do?
My home sense hall is performing quite well, that I put up the other day. So I think maybe just the seasonal thing. So now I'm doing a lot of kind of like October, autumn stuff. So that's something I'm looking at more, is just being a bit more seasonal, and I'm starting to plan ahead for Christmas now, just kind of keep that in mind.
do you think that's important as well in terms of planning and strategizing? I mean, I feel like sometimes it can feel like it's making it a bit too much like a business, but I feel like with the people that I follow whose content I really love, there is that bit of kind of foreplanning to things, and it means that you know what to expect. So do you think that that's important as well in terms of creating high quality content that's engaging?
I think there's a bit of both. So for me, I do have some stuff that I will plan ahead for. So what you were saying about content that does well. So for me, it's interesting because I have, as I said, like my different pillars. I have 3 different pillars that do well in different ways. So one of them, if I'm posting outfit photos, I find I get more followers. If I'm posting travel photos, I get the saves and the shares. If I'm posting my magic photos, I'm getting the engagement, I'm getting the likes. So I try and balance all 3 of those. And then some of them are more planned than others. So if I'm doing travel, I will look ahead to locations that I'm going to. I'll have a think about if there's any fantasy shoots I kind of want to do when I'm there. Because I need to, if I want to take an outfit, I need to pack it in advance. And I don't want to get to this beautiful location. I want to do a princess shoot and I'm wearing jeans and muddy boots kind of thing. Like, it's that kind of planning. But then my magic photos, a lot of them are done in a day, and I can't plan them because I don't know what words people are going to give me. So I think sometimes having a bit of a mix of that, mixing the stuff that you're planning ahead with the spontaneous, it happened today and I just want to talk about it, and I think works.
Yeah, I think it's just about towing that line, because Instagram is supposed to be instant, but we all know it's also a business these days, and it's a personal brand, and that's great. I think you should treat it as a business, but also be able to just shake it up sometimes and not restrict yourself so much when it's a personal brand.
And then finally, what would make you nominate a blogger or a podcaster or Instagrammer or whatever? What is it for you with certain pieces of content that makes you think that person is creating incredible content that deserves to be rewarded?
I quite like it when people put themselves in the firing line a little bit, not in like a negative way, but just when people are that little bit braver with their content and maybe opening up a little bit more, and obviously have to be genuine.
I think very similar, but when somebody is just themselves and they just own it, and they might do something that is not what everyone else is doing or maybe isn't that popular, but make it their own and kind of carve out their own space with it.
I would say people that surprise me. So anyone that if I'm constantly seeing photos and every time it's making me stop and go, wow, like that's so different or so new. It sort of stops me in my tracks. That's the kind of thing that I find really exciting.
And I guess also just on the awards, what was your favourite moment at the awards?
Just being there, I was pinching myself all the time. I had a whole night, I was like, what am I doing here? This is cool. Loved it.
Winning the award was pretty great. That's pretty much the highlight, yeah.
I think for me it's got to be the moment that I collected my award with red ice cream on my light.
Classically, that speech was also a highlight, the drum acceptance speech, yeah.
And do you find, I guess, because both of you won your awards, is that something that you expected, or did you feel like completely?
Not at all, that's why I got drunk. I was convinced I wasn't going to win. I thought I was convinced that I knew he was going to get it because they had a much bigger audience than me. And so I was just happily enjoying the wine, and then I had to go off and do a speech. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same. I was too busy enjoying my ice cream. I thought I was not going up there. I wasn't worried when it was on me until.
Great. Well, we've got plenty of time for questions, so if anyone's got any questions about kind of creating captivating content and being nominated for awards and all of that sort of stuff.
This is kind of new to me, and when I went to college and did things like social media and stuff like that, it was a few years ago, and talking about how many numbers do you have, and I have friends that do reality shows with 100,000 people, but they don't seem to be engaging with their audiences in the way that you're doing, yet you have a massive amount of followers. How come that kind of happens, and how come you guys seem to be engaging more? Can you kind of explain why? People with lots of followers don't seem to be making money out of their profiles.
Yeah, I think it is down to engagement, I think. So whenever I work with a brand and they mention my actual following number, I'll always just go back to them and say, please look at my story views, please look at my engagement rates, and compare them to somebody with a high number of followers and just see how it stacks up in that respect, because the engagement is what's important, in my opinion, rather than the amount of followers. So you're better off having 100 people that are going to comment and like and talk to you create a conversation than having 20,000 who just say, "Sit shut, mate," or that sort of thing.
I think it also depends on how you acquire your audience. If you are on a big show and you gain a lot of followers, and then you just kind of post about your day, and there's no strategy to it, and there's nothing kind of that a brand could see themselves being part of, then the brand's not going to come to you and ask to work with you, because they're not going to see how they can be placed on your feed. And also, if your audience has come from a certain place and you've not re-engaged them and shown them who you are and what you do and got them involved with that, then they're probably not going to engage with your content, and when they see it, they're just going to kind of look at it and go past. I mean, for me, I reply to all of my comments and I reply to all of my DMs, and that is just means that everyone, feels included in that. And so if they leave a comment, they know I'm going to reply, and they're going to come back and leave more comments. If you don't reply, then sometimes they don't.
What I usually do, I know that I've seen people recommending that as soon as you post it on Instagram, you start replying to comments. Sometimes I do, but usually because I post in the evenings, it's 7 o'clock. I've been working since 8 o'clock. I'm fed up with my laptop, I'm fed up with my phone. I just want to sit and watch Netflix. So I will post my hashtags, put the phone down, and then first thing in the morning, a cup of coffee, and then start replying to comments. And then I've got that kind of divide to my day, and I can sort of enjoy my evening without constantly being on my phone. So I completely understand. So I was feeling the same last year, and which is why I did my photography challenge in January, was because I was feeling really demotivated and I just wanted to focus on creating for a bit, not looking at the numbers, and then, typical, of course, then the numbers start going up. So I think that's the big thing, is to stop focusing on the numbers. Obviously, when you're pitching, that sort of thing, you need to have the numbers in your head, but in terms of your everyday usage, I try and concentrate more on what I'm creating. So what am I going to be doing? What words have been sent to me today? What photos could I do? What shoots could I do in the next couple of weeks? And I find if I'm focusing on that, if I'm focusing on what I'm making rather than the the reaction, the stuff I've already posted. As far as I'm concerned, I've posted it, it's done. I can forget about it. The numbers are great, and obviously they do help in terms of figuring out what to make next. But yeah, focusing on what I'm creating is my big thing. When I start to panic, oh no, I had a week when my likes have gone down, I'm never going to work again, I'm going to have to get a job again. That kind of panic happens, it does happen, and I think it happens to everyone, and it's that kind of, this too shall pass, and bring myself back to what's important, and that's making my photos and creating them and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think it's really counterintuitive, because the numbers obviously really matter in any business, but also they really don't matter in this case, because Instagram's talking about maybe even removing the number of likes so that people can't see that anymore. And so I think I come from a bit of a different side of this, because my Instagram mostly drives my own personal business rather than brands. So it might be different to what you guys are trying to achieve, but I think anyone building an online brand should think about leveraging their audience for their own personal business as well as advertising. So in that sense, the numbers, of course, the more people that engage, the more people in your sales funnel, but it's just about connecting with those people, even if it's very few of them, and your conversion rate can be much higher if your content is really good. So I think the numbers, of course, we all get bogged down with, but they're not everything.
I also feel like, especially over summer, my Instagram died. It died so bad, and I hated it, and I found it horrible. And what it actually made me do was think about what I actually really wanted to do with it, and think about what I really wanted to create for people, and think of myself as a brand, and stop thinking of myself as an individual that just has an Instagram account. And that really helped me to refocus what I was doing and think, what value do I want people to actually get from this? What am I really doing? Who do I want to work with? Where do I want this to go? And I think refocusing on that, and maybe taking a bit of time off, and then just I went onto Pinterest and pinned until my fingers fell off. But that really, to me, helped me to refocus my mind. And I was like, right, this is what I want to do. This is who I want to be online. These are the brands I want to work with. This is where I want this to take me. And that really refocused me. And since then, I've had so much more engagement. I get more DMs from people saying that they really love my content and my aesthetic. And my follower count is going up again now. So I think sometimes when you feel really demotivated, it's not necessarily a curse. Sometimes it's a bit of a blessing, because it actually gives you that time to refocus on what you really want, and you stop getting so caught up in you know, the just constant building, and you can just actually rethink and rework some things.
I've been just putting more effort into other platforms as well, so Instagram will just continue. I don't worry about the numbers on there. I've created a second account as well, which I have found to be a positive thing on Instagram, just because I think maybe Instagram's favouring new accounts, so I've done something quite different with that. And just experimenting as well, like posting things that aren't my usual content, so just things that might be slightly different. Like I've just started posting quotes on my home account to see how they do. Is it something that I think people might be interested in sharing more? So just playing around with it really. I think while the numbers are down, it's a good opportunity to kind of mix it up a little bit.
Talk earlier about the style.
So for those of you who weren't here in the previous talks, Sarah was talking about the 5 buckets, which is basically like your 5 pillars or your 5 overall like brand basically. So like mine are like magic, travel, mid-size style, and then I've got 2 others that I will keep to myself. But it's that, so that's how I work, and I just find that helps keep, because I'm one of those people that I would love to post about everything, so I need to have some sort of structure for myself, because it's a business, like you said, it's thinking of myself as a business. That structure of going, right, I need to have, this photo is beautiful, does it actually fit in with at least 2 of these 5 things that I do? And half the time it doesn't, and then maybe it's something that I post on stories or on Twitter or on my blog or some, you know, there is enough platforms out there that don't need to all go on Instagram, but I don't know if that's something you guys do as well.
I probably do have them, and I kind of make them overlap a little bit as well. So if I've been to the car boot sale or Poundland and picked up items, you might then see them in a future video where I'm upcycling them and turning them into something different, and then you might see them a few months down the line in a post where I'm sat in my living room and it's a lifestyle shot. So kind of the content continues, so it just doesn't have to one, it's not just it's been in a book and then have a life.
I don't have like 5 specific things, but I've worked really hard recently on aesthetic, because previously I was just posting style content in loads of different scenarios, and there was no real storyline to it, or there was no, and when I follow accounts, like my favourite probably is Lorna Lux, and she's got a very strong sense of her style, and that's why I follow her, because I know what I'm going to get from following her, and know what sorts of things I'm going to be shown. And so even if I don't want to buy everything that she recommends, I just know the vibe of what I'm going to get. So I just kind of took that sort of model and was like, right, I need to really think about what vibe I want people to get from following me, and I want them to be able to come at any time to my account and know what style of content they're going to get. So my content on my blog is beauty reviews and style posts and then think pieces, and then my Instagram is predominantly style and some flat lays, but they all have some sort of fashion context. So I think that it's, for me, I don't have like 5 specific things, but I just have like a really strong idea of, think about it as when someone looks at my account, they should be able to go, oh okay, that's that aesthetic.
Yeah, I don't have 5, but I have 3, and it's more about just thinking what you said. Do my audience know what to expect from me, and does this post fit in with that? So it's more informal, but yeah.
Thanks so much, you guys, for listening. And if you've got any other questions for panelists or for me, we'll be hanging around for a bit. So please feel free to come up to us and ask us anything. Yeah. Thank you.
We're all done. Actually, so happy. Look who I've met at last. Here is Sandy Makes Sense.
Whether or not I do make sense is to be defined.
I absolutely love Sandy's channel. You might, you've been with Luke on a few videos before, haven't you? Good buddies with him. Yeah, always cooking. I think the first time I saw you in a video, you had a glass of wine in your hand, so I thought, I like her. Yeah.
I was literally about to go and get some beer at the Belgium stand, so yeah.
Have a little drink. And we were talking about doing a collab, which we haven't arranged yet, because I've been rubbish.
Maybe let us know below.
Yeah. What do you want to see us do?
Yeah, we should really do one.
Yeah. What's your fancy?
I like food, I like travel, I like London. I'm not very good at interior design, like all the stuff that you do. Like if you saw my flat on my room, you'd be like, you have a heart attack.
You did a little makeover.
Oh
or we could just have some beers.
We could do that. We'll see.
we'd have beers and then do a makeover.
That's gonna... Although you and Luke have done that before.
Yes.
And that kind of worked out.
Usually ends in disaster with us too, but... Oh, I'm so glad we've met. It's like a real person.
I'm like
YouTube legend.
And he's so tall. For you guys, if you've not met him in person, he's like 3 times taller than he comes across.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's awesome.
That's that. Right, we're going to get a little beer then, are we? We're just having a little breather.
Needed. I mean, really, we're just waiting for gin and tonic. But...
That is... That's the truth. We're waiting for gin and tonic.
Yes. Because it's 2:30.
It's gin o'clock.
Yeah, it's gin o'clock somewhere.
We've had a thought for a Christmas video. I would like to do German Christmas traditions with Sandy. I know a few.
I love German Christmas traditions.
Yeah.
I feel quite strongly about them.
Yeah. Passionate?
So, very passionate.
Good.
Very passionate. I love sharing them with British people because sometimes they find it odd. Which is then what I love the most.
Oh, so, let's do this. I'm excited.
I might even have some that you don't know just yet.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
From like northern Germany that only we do in our own little town.
Okay, this is exciting. Ooh, I was vlogging.
Sorry.
The DJ is now on. Sandy makes sense in the house.
This used to be my music.
Yeah.
I used to be super into techno and house.
Oh yeah.
Like I beat that all the time.
We're about to take part in a silent disco, which is perfect so I won't get monetized. see if you can guess the song. And I've just got home, so I'm going to end the vlog there, but I really hope you enjoyed this trip to Borderless live with me. It was really great to meet Sandy finally as well, so we're going to do a little video together at Christmas time, so do stay tuned for that. And I'll link her channel down below as well, so do pop over and subscribe to her if you haven't watched any of her vlogs already. She does brilliant vlogs all about London. I know lots of you like seeing out and about in London as well, so definitely go and check her channel out. I'll leave it in the description box. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. I really enjoyed doing the panel. It's something that I've never actually done before, so it was really nice to have the opportunity. So thank you very much to Blogosphere Magazine for inviting me to take part in that. I really enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, do give it a little thumbs up, and if you're new here, don't forget to click subscribe. I'm posting new videos every single week. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
However do you need it? However do you want it? However do you need it? However do you want it? However do you need it?
Things going on, well, it's kind of like now. I'm not sure what's happening actually. And we've had a thought for enough.